Hi, welcome to another edition of winemastery.co.uk. We're here to help you find the wine that you love. I'm John Lightfoot and this is...
John Murphy.
I'm the dummy, he's the expert. We're here on this episode number 9, part 2, to go a little bit further into sparkling wine. Part 1 was a fantastic sparkle, we'll have a look at that. But now, what are we going to be talking about in this part?
Well, we've gone from a Chilean rosé sparkling wine, we're going to have a go at Italy and Prosecco. Well, we thought we did it again with the Valentine's thing just on the horizon there. We thought we'd try the difference between sparkling wine, Prosecco and champagne. So... let us...
Certainly if you give your love of your life one each of these, then, you know, I'm sure it'll be a lovely evening.
I think it will be a very good evening, if you can stay awake. Now...
done like a master.
Indeed. Yes, now, Prosecco is quite... Prosecco's quite a famous kind of sparkling wine, obviously made in Italy.
It's become much trendier in the last, 5-10 years?
Definitely, and this has been because of, look, it's very clear, that is like value for money again. Prosecco, I mean, often people call it a poor man's champagne, but it deserves more than that. Prosecco, for me, the thing with Prosecco is, and a lot of people do say this, is you've not to take it too seriously. We're not looking... Prosecco generally should be a very light, very easy, sparkling kind of wine. It's useful as like an aperitif, really good for kind of cleaning the palate, get you ready. I know a lot of kind of wine tasters when, you know, halfway through a big wine taste will have a Prosecco, just cleans the palate, but it also suits so many foods as well. You don't have to take Prosecco too seriously at all. So...
You mean you quaff it back and enjoy it? Yeah,
that's where it's for. The Italians have got it right in that respect. You know, I think I read somewhere somebody says to enjoy it you have to have an Italian attitude towards it, and I can understand from drinking much Prosecco myself. It is generally delicious, but this is a new one for me. So well, I've tried it a long time ago, but we're going to have another go.
Now, in part 1, you said that the size of the bubble normally dictates what the quality.
That's right.
And I forgot to ask you. I mean, I don't know. Is that a big bubble or?
Those bubbles are bigger.
Oh,
they are indeed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you did notice. The number 1, the sparkling rosé, we had tiny little bubbles, weren't they?
Okay, yeah.
They are quite big on them. Not as many. It's not quite as
effervescent.
No, definitely not. Right.
Oh.
And a completely different, obviously.
Completely different.
Yeah. Now. This, you'll get this one straight away because we had this last time. The pear drops are in there for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. The pear again. That comes in quite clear.
Oh yeah. I can smell those.
You're quite keen on the pear drops. You managed those quite well.
Yeah, no, I managed those. No, the only one I do manage, but I managed those.
You must be tuned into the pear drops.
Yeah.
And what you do tend to find about our Prosecco though, it does tend to be a lot... Well, I've not tried it yet, but I'm assuming from what I do know, and just from the smell there, the Prosecco does tend to be a little bit rounder and not quite as sharp as the champagne. But then it's also not quite as complex as the champagne. So I'm going to give it a go.
Well, can I as well?
Please do.
Oh, okay.
See, yeah, it doesn't quite have the same dry edge.
No.
Especially not I mean, we didn't consider the first one overly dry. It was just kind of nice and refreshing. This almost has, because it doesn't have that dry edge, it almost has a touch of sweetness.
It's not between dry and medium.
Yeah.
Somewhere between.
Yeah. I mean, we wouldn't describe it as sweet, but it's definitely doesn't have that really, really dry.
No.
Which is probably what makes it so much fun. You know, it's not too complex. Now, from the flavours there, that reminds me of, again, without, you know, we're not going to take it too seriously, it's like the yellow apples, you know, like the green apple gives you that green kind of citrusy, like we definitely liken that to some of the Shennons. This has that yellow apple kind of, it's sweeter. Yeah.
No, I can smell the pear drop, I can't taste it.
No, I can't really taste it a lot. I can taste like maybe a bit of apricot in there as well. But again, I can understand why this has become so fashionable, and myself included, because it is so easy to drink, nice sparkling, nice refreshing. No, have you seen the tile? I'm almost 40. But no, it's a drinkable thing again. I know lots of people do describe these things as drinkable, but you could happily swig quite a lot of that.
Yeah, you could. You could very, very easily.
But I must say, after trying that, I'm still a fan of the first rosé.
Yeah, on pint basis, if we said that was 10, 8 for me.
I'd probably give it an 8 as well. Yeah.
No.
But what you will find with this is it's a very good kind of good value and a good substitute for champagne, definitely.
So how much would one of these retail at?
This is retailing, I believe, £13.
Okay, so more expensive.
It's more expensive, yeah.
Wow. Okay, yeah. So value for money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still leaning towards the Chilean for the value for money thing.
Yeah, yeah. Now I've tasted quite a lot of Prosecco because my wife likes it, and it's only polite to drink with her, of course.
Indeed, well, yeah.
And this does seem, as I say, a little bit sweeter than I would normally expect from a Prosecco. So, I mean, is that common with Prosecco or just?
I think it is. Yeah, I think Prosecco generally does have that kind of
sweeter edge.
Yes, yeah, definitely. Not quite as bone dry as you'll find in the champagnes, definitely.
Okay.
Ooh. Yes, I can enjoy a lot of that.
Yes, I can enjoy a lot of that. Well, and we've got the master of them all allegedly coming next in part 3.
We have indeed. We're going to go to the champagne now. It's going to be an interesting comparison because these past two, we're looking at £12 and £13 there, and they're both being fairly delicious. Again, I have to go back to that Chilean. It was absolutely spot on. And if you're looking for something for Valentine's Day, you're not going to disappoint anybody with that.
And it's pink. What more could
pink.
she want?
Yeah, what more could she want?
Yeah.
Diamonds, that's what you want.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, thank goodness I'm single. Ooh. Right, I think we shall. Let's see you in part 3.
Yes.
For the champagne.
Looking forward to it. Ciao.